Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Menu True Nerd, and welcome back to Hitman Episode 2 Sapienza, where today I've just got a couple of little challenge runs for you, because there's a lot of fun different ways in Sapienza to do things in like a sneaky or slightly alternative way, so today we're going to be looking at those. So the two I'm going to be looking at are, firstly, I'm going to do like an all accidents run, and then after that I'm going to do the suit-only silent assassin. In both those cases, all of the kills and kind of how you move around the level are completely different, and just for an added challenge, I'm not going to take advantage of any of the alternative like starting locations, and I'm not even going to smuggle in an item. I'm just going to do it with like the basic stuff that you would have even if you were like a level 1 character you'd never played this before, just for a little bit of added fun. So here we are in the square, and the first thing we're going to be wanting to do is head over and take advantage of the lovely Rocco up on his balcony there. So that is our first stop off. Obviously, make sure you've actually got the lockpick with you. That's one of the 2 bits of equipment we'll be using. Did I mention we're going to be doing all accidents first? This is the all accidents run. I can't remember if I said that's the one we're doing first, but it's the one we're doing first. So obviously, just sneak in here, don't worry. He's got 0 chance of seeing you. Get the key card, get his disguise, and we will be in good shape. Of course, you could have actually just done this by starting in the kitchen. You'd be in pretty much the same situation. You wouldn't have the mansion keycard though honestly the mansion keycard is really not important in the slightest. One thing that IO Interactive have always been good at is they nicely line up the characters where if you're doing things incredibly quickly, the timings generally work quite nicely. So just as I come outside here, the woman who would spot me, the sister, has just finished her conversation and is now heading inside. So now I can just follow straight after her. In fact, even if you didn't get the card, you'd just squeeze through by following her through the door. Follow her inside, don't worry, just take it slow and she'll be absolutely okay. So she'll come and she'll stand about there. So if we just quietly sneak the shallowest angle we can into here and then just go around here before she sees us, that's all absolutely fine. Head in here, grab a can of the expired tomato sauce and then head straight back out again exactly the same way. So again, we will be straight past her before she realises what's going on. And now we're fine, we're past her and she's the only person who'll see through me for the moment. Now at this point we can go and check in with the chef. And he will of course tell me to work on the tomato sauce. So poison with the expired spaghetti sauce. Give it a little bit of love with the spoon. Stop blending in after a second. And now we're good to ring the dinner bell and get straight into position. So that done, the target now starts making his way over. You don't need to be nearby for this. All you need to do is head round to this lovely ledge round here. If you want to do Silent Assassin but without suit only, this is also pretty much the perfect way to do that as well. I guess theoretically you could actually do this suit only because the kitchen hands do on a semi-regular basis like turn away and not even face you. Actually, I'm kind of interested whether that would be possible. Now hang on, I need to check. It might be possible, but after some tinkering on a different save file, I couldn't see an easy way to actually get the chef distracted long enough to get the poison inside the sauce and then ring the dinner bell in such a way as you could actually get in and out while wearing a suit. Now, as we discussed last time, he's now going to go and be sick over the cliff. If you want Silent Assassin, garrote him and put him straight in the box. If you want all accidents, just wait for him to be standing right in front of me there. And let's just push him off. Off he goes, though his body will be found almost immediately. There you go, body found. Now, next up, we just want to quickly step inside his little room here. It's by far the easiest way to get a Biolab card, at least on this route, because there is a Biolab card right here on this desk. Nice. And then straight back outside again, because setting up an accident for Francesca is a little bit more complicated. Don't worry about security cameras, by the way, we're going to be able to deal with them in a second. So head here down this slope. You're allowed everywhere within the grounds, aside from like, I think it's the actual ruins you're not allowed in, but just head down this way and towards the grave area, because you're after a very particular tool that I don't know if you can get it anywhere else here, but I can't think of another situation where you can get one of these. So there's a screwdriver. There we are. We've got a screwdriver right there. That's what we need. Now, straight back to where we were inside the little kind of lab area in the building on the right as you enter. So now, straight back into that room we were in a moment ago, and we want to take this opportunity to be heading upstairs. So no one through here. This is very often a nice quiet place. We are technically trespassing, but don't worry about that. So straight upstairs, and we're now on the second floor. outside and we make our way out onto the second floor balcony. Drain pipe right here gets us onto the roof. Now we are definitely trespassing up here, but don't worry, there's plenty of good opportunities to work around this. Again, another drain pipe gets us up to the very top of the roof, because right now we're on the roof on the top of the second floor, now we're on the roof on the top of the third floor.
I lost a fucking VIP. This will be my last day working as a bodyguard. So screwed.
And, yes, in the background there, you just heard a little bit of the dialogue of what happens when one of Silvio's own bodyguards actually loses him, which is quite funny. Now, cut through this door here and we're in the attic. Those two guards will be facing away from you. Don't worry about them because they're having a little chat unveiling an opportunity. We're now looking for the door out the other side. Right here. Perfect. So out here, and now just watch out for the guards. That guard's facing away at the moment, so that's good. If you've been caught on security camera, this is an excellent opportunity to sort that out. There is a window right here. As far as I'm aware, there's literally nobody ever inside this room, so you don't need to worry about it. Delete the footage, and as you can see here, this covers all of the cameras inside the villa. Job done. Beautiful. One thing to note, by the way, those two guys at the top will actually come through this way, so you will just want to quickly step back into the security room at one point just to let them go past. That's a one-time thing, by the way, they only do that once. So as soon as those two guys have gone past, then you are completely safe in this area while you're crouching and hiding behind that wall. And perfect timing, just as they have come through, that guy has started doing that. Now what we want to do here is interfere with this wiring. Use the screwdriver to expose the wiring. Do that. Lovely. So we've now got ourselves some electricity there. But you know what works brilliantly well with electricity? Water. Just ask Chinchu and Lantern. Now we've got some electricity and some water in exactly the same place. A nice little electric water puddle. And conveniently at just this moment, Francesca is coming out to make a phone call. And she's going to have that phone call right in the right spot. And down she goes. And that is also an achievement. That there is shocking. Again, the body will be found immediately. That's just one of the things that happens in an accident run. The bodies are found straight away. And as usual, they lose interest pretty quickly. They bag her up. They drag her off. That guy's completely bored of the whole situation. At which point you can just head straight back the way you came. Back through the attic is actually a very, very good way to go. Now, very conveniently, of course, dropping back down on the roof brings us straight here to this stairwell that we came up in the first place. But this stairwell we came up doesn't just lead up from the first to the second floor, it also leads down from the first floor down to the biolab. So we can use this door to skip straight to the biolab as well. Swipe card here, and we have reached the field lab. Let's just minimize the amount of trouble and knockouts and whatever. This guy can be ignored pretty easily. Now, while technically there isn't like an accident versus not accident for the virus, let's do it the closest thing there is to an accident anyway. Which is just head upstairs here. Wait for this guy to be facing a convenient direction. That will do quite nicely. And then we just quickly subdue him. I won't bother hiding that guy because there's not much point. That's a condition for Silent Assassin, and we're already not doing a Silent Assassin run. Because obviously, like, you know, the bodies have been found, so it doesn't really matter. Now, at this point, it's potluck weather. No, we've got unlucky this time. The woman's decided to give her stupid, stupid bloody speech. I think we can distract her by throwing a coin to shut her up so she doesn't give the full speech. There we go. We've stopped her giving her stupid, stupid, annoying speech. Beautiful. That'll save some time. Yeah, she gives a really, really long speech about what if you had one vial? Who would you kill? Thought experiment, diddly diddly dee. And it takes like a minute and a half. If you throw a coin, it distracts her and she stops giving it and she doesn't restart, which is nice. Good time saver. Now, at this point, we're going through pretty standard motions. Wait for the scientist to turn his back, and then the scientist can sneak through this way incredibly easily. Just head round the back, quick as you like. This can be done relatively fast at this point, because that guy will not see you once you're around the far end. Swipe keycard. Get suit, and into lab. Choose whichever suit you like. You can have any colour you want as long as it's orange. And then, of course, in the lab, just make trouble as quickly as you can to distract those guys. Because putting the temperature up strikes me as the closest thing to an accident to me. So just quickly blend in after you've caused some trouble. Then poison the rats, and then immediately blend in straight after that to cause even more trouble. There we are, blending in, I'm totally blending in, I'm a scientist. Right, only two of them here today. Oh, but another one's coming in, bloody hell. Right, well, hopefully he picks a microscope that's convenient. No, he's not going to. What a git. That means I'm going to need to do a third thing. Alright, good. That's got all of them. Increase the temperature quickly. That was slower than it needs to be, because if that guy had gone to the microscope on the right, then I would have been able to, get through and increase the temperature much, much faster. But that's a shame. I think that's just pretty much pot luck. Anyway, you know the way we're going now. We're going round to the left, past these guys who won't recognise me, hugging the wall to the left, and straight to the seaplane. And pretty much, if I've timed this right, just as we reach the ledge, yep, the virus should be destroyed. Perfect. And straight off we go. This should be a respectable score here. Yeah, 126,000, hardly going to set the world on fire, but not bad either. Interestingly, never spotted bonus is not present. I find that a little bit odd. Like, the bodies were found, but as far as I'm aware, I was never spotted, and the cameras that saw me, I did delete the footage, so... yeah, not 100% sure why I didn't get the never spotted bonus there, but there you are, that was indeed both accidents. Now, for suit only assigned assassin, let's do the same setup. Again, I'm not taking advantage of any smuggled items. I'm not using any kind of secret starting locations, though I do actually want my fiber wire on this occasion. Other than that, we're going to do it exactly the same way. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is immediately head to the right. Ignore the villa, we're going down to the morgue. So, sprint straight down here, and there will be a bloke guarding this here door. I think you can trigger the morgue event you need by actually heading into the church and spying on the confessional booth. I believe this starts a little bit early. So if we just go over here and just blend in, here we are. So the woman is now going to talk about how she made a mistake in the lab and it killed one of her co-workers. So that opportunity is now happening. We don't need to let that finish, it's just going to quietly tick over now. I think this very slightly speeds things up. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is the case. We can now ignore that and instead head out here and wait for this guy to want a cigarette break. Here he is. He's decided he wants his cigarette break. This is why you need the lockpick, because this is by far the easiest way to get into this here building. So unlock this door with a lockpick. You can easily do that before he finishes his cigarette break. Crack open this door here. And now, very quickly, I don't think there's anything else you need in here. No, what you want to do now is you want to very quickly hide and pretend to be dead. Now, at this point, we've got a tiny bit of waiting to do. Basically, we've got to wait for that woman who was confessing about accidentally killing one of her co-workers to actually make her way to the front here, demand to be let in, send her bodyguard away after he checks out the room and decides it's safe, because of course it's safe, because there's nothing in here but two corpses, and he's not going to go checking the, the pulses or anything. There you go. If you see two blocks heading towards the front door, that's her. You can actually hide in the next room over as well, which is a bit nicer. But if you do, actually the priest shows up and slows you down a bit, so you don't want to bother with that one. So here she goes. She comes in here. She's got a bodyguard with her. Because this isn't just a scientist, by the way. Him over here, he was just a lab technician. This here is one of the lead scientists. So in comes the bodyguard.
I want to be alone.
Ma'am.
Perfect. Stop hiding. No need to kill her, she can just be subdued nice and quietly. So down she goes, nice quiet subdue. So simply drag her and put her in the freezer. Now she drops two things very important. She has her own biolab keycard, but way more important than that, she has got a dongle. If you've never seen this thing before, I believe she's the only person in the level that's got one of these, and it's very, very important indeed, though obviously we do not want the disguise. As for the rest of it, well, we can just open up this door here, unlock this door from the inside, and walk straight out, and we are fine again. Beautiful. Now we can move straight on. Now, logically, there is an argument for saying at this point, head straight for the biolab by going the route at the back there that kind of leads around into the biolab from the rear, which you certainly can do, but that means if you do the biolab first and the assassination second and third, then that kind of leaves you in a situation where, like, there's not a very easy escape to the level. If you do the biolab last, you do have the advantage that you can hop straight in the seaplane, or if that fails, the speedboat. So I'd say probably it's going to be faster to do it kind of the way I'm doing it, where you actually now head straight back to the mansion. You can cut, like, through some apartments, by the way, but I'm just going to show, like, the simplest way to do it. Basically, like, it's a very short route anyway, and we want to end up back at our own little safe house. Here we are, right here. So, safe house up on the first floor of this building. Why am I lockpicking my own safe house? You've got the key, 47. You actually have the bloody key, you lunatic. So, out onto the roof outside of my own apartment, and there is right here a convenient ledge that leads through to an open window. So, ledge your way over here and hop in. And this here will lead you into the storeroom that is the very back of the kitchen. In fact, as I realised when I was doing this, this room's actually an easier way to get the expired tomato sauce than going down to the supply room down at the far end of the staff room, because there's actually a couple of them right here. Now, as for the way you want to go here, you simply want to be sticking to this. You want to make sure that the chef does not see you, but that's okay, he will not. There's a nice convenient open window here. The chef's stuck facing that way. Just make sure the kitchen hands are facing away from you as well, and you'll be fine. Head out of the window, then immediately head to the right, because there are some guards round here that will see you. That guy won't turn around, so that's absolutely fine. And we can head straight on our way round here. And straight through here, straight past and along here. And there we are. We're now at the side of the house, which is very, very convenient indeed. Lockpick here, and by virtue of going like to the right of the house rather than through, you actually skip that security camera, which saves you a little bit of time later. Open up this here door, and obviously we've got a couple of things that we need. Biolab keycard, but we don't exactly urgently need one of those. In fact, we've already flipping got one, but you know, in case you didn't grab it earlier, there's one right here. Next, obviously, you've also got the stairs up to the second floor. And once more, this area is really unguarded. It is trespassing, but for some reason, like, nobody really patrols in it, so it's very, very easy to get what you need from here. Head round the balcony of this room, and you're heading up to the top of the observatory. Don't, like, do anything with the observatory. You don't actually kind of want or need to do that. Instead, you just want to head up to the top to get the VHS tape. Beautiful, so grab that. Now, check on Silvio's location, because he does actually roam into this area by himself, which is actually kind of annoying. You don't really want him to yet. You'd want him to be doing it, like, soonish, just not quite this second. So we now head straight downstairs to where we were. I don't think there's a way to jump down, by the way. I think you're kind of stuck taking the stairs. So back in here, no sign of him yet. That's bloody convenient. VHS tape goes inside video player. Lovely. And now we just find a nice place to hide out. There's a box here. That will do perfectly. Obviously, you could also hide with the Plague Doctor, but you don't want to do that because the Plague Doctor counts as a disguise. Yep, the timings have actually worked out quite nicely on this. I've been waiting barely 20 seconds, and here he is. Lovely blinding light, of course, because my eyes haven't adjusted to the bright Italian sunlight, and he will go and see that video's on, and freak out slightly. The projector, by the way, is showing lots of footage of him and his mother, with whom he has a few psychological issues that we'll discuss another time. There's also a weird song playing in the background where the number 47 features prominently, talking about 47 ways and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that's an actual real song, if that was written for this game. I'm genuinely not sure. I'm not familiar with the song myself. Anyway, he wants to watch the footage of him and his mother privately, so he sends his bodyguards outside. So they will just kind of, yep, be standing right there. And standing right there, wait for the doors to close. Door closed, door closed, perfect. And he will now watch over this. Now, there is actually an achievement. If you put the Plague Doctor outfit on and kill him with the amputation knife, that's worth 5,000 points of mastery on its own right now, which is very, very convenient. But we don't want to be doing that, of course, because that involves putting the Plague Doctor costume on, and that's a disguise. So instead, we're just going to garrote the bastard. So, garrote him, nice and quick, and obviously he can go straight into that box we were hiding in just a second ago ourselves. Now, you are left with a small problem after doing that, which is one of the bodyguards takes a position here, which blocks your access to the stairway, which is what you actually need. Fortunately, they leave the third door that you entered in completely unguarded, which gives you an opportunity to go and grab a throwable if you don't happen to have one. Convenient crowbar right here will work perfectly for this sort of thing. There we go. Got a nice angle on him there. Got to be a little bit careful of that. That can go a bit wrong. Once he's unconscious, he just goes in here. Don't take too long doing all of this. You do have the problem that one of the guys will eventually come into the room. I think if you wait long enough, actually, those guys will actually come into the room and like explore thoroughly, and they will get bored and wander off. But I think it takes like absolutely bloody ages, so I wouldn't recommend waiting for it. Anyway, with that done and any of the evidence hidden wherever you will, we're now heading up to the top floor again where we were previously. But yes, it became briefly locked away from us. Just head out onto the balcony and straight over to that lovely convenient pipe which we were on last time as well. But our destinations are a little bit different this time. If you happen to get caught on security camera, you can cut through the attic like we did last time to deal with that, just by going up the pipe, through the attic and down the other side, like I showed in the all accidents run a moment ago. But we haven't been yet, so we don't need to worry about that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to climb through here, and we're going to find the right moment to deal with her. Because doors in this game, when they're locked from only one side, so they can be unlocked from this side. So because I'm inside his locked office, I can unlock the door from the outside, and that's all fine. What I'm waiting for is basically a good opportunity to get her. Because just like silent assassinating the bloke, if you're doing silent assassin with the poison food like I did last time, where it's fiber wire straight in the bin, there's a very convenient bin right there for her as well. But you've got to wait for everyone to be in the right position. Potentially, if your timings are a little bit unlucky, you might actually have to wait for the next cycle. Oh, this could work, mind. Yes, this could be just the thing. Right, fiber wire. He's wandered off to that corner of the room. She gets herself garroted. Nobody saw me do it. He's over there. Body gets dumped. Straight back out the door I came in. He never saw a thing. Beautiful. Ah, and personal touch for double fiber wiring there. Mysteriously, apparently, previously, I'd never double fiber wired anyway. Now, straight back down the way we came, because everything's very convenient. That bloody convenient staircase in the right-hand building. Absolutely glorious. So, straight back out this way. She's been taken care of. We drop down, and we can now run straight back down to the basement. Because, of course, this area also provides us with access to the biolab. All very, very convenient indeed. Now, this bit's actually remarkably easy. It's by far the simplest bit, even though you'd think kind of, going into the secure biolab full of biolab security would be the hardest bit. No, this is actually the easiest bit of the entire level. So, check no one's coming from that direction. Good, there is not on this occasion. There can occasionally be a guy there. There's going to be one biolab security guard we need to worry about round here. So, just kind of go into your hidden-y pose here. Then just wait for him to basically turn around and go that way. It's not perfect, by the way, so you will actually have to, he'll catch a very brief glimpse of you. But that's alright, just kind of, quickly kind of head around here. Head around here. Just make sure he's not looking this way, but he's all absolutely fine. And then when you get the opportunity, just go down onto the pipe and slide down here. And then, there we are. Slidey, slidey, slidey. And there is no security on this side guarding that pipe or this side of the lab at all, which is bloody convenient. This bit genuinely is simplicity itself, so you can just kind of nip by it. Even if there's someone, right there, they mysteriously seem to, struggle to see you through the window. This guy is over here. He doesn't need to be knocked out. We don't need to worry about him in the slightest. So simply, because we've got the dongle, we can use this thing right here to delete the virus remotely. So just wait for this guy to finish looking forwards and head to the left, because he does not turn around and respond to the virus being destroyed. Doesn't faze him in the slightest. The guards, however, will turn around in a second. So that's fine. We're straight down here. Now, we need to move relatively quickly because the guards will start reacting to this. But that's all fine. Head round here, head round here, head round here, and out. Job done. Very nice and quick and easy. And not even that difficult, actually. The most difficult bit is actually getting rid of that guy in the doorway. He's fiddly. The biolab section is very, very easy. Silvio himself is basically simplicity itself. And she requires some good timing, but isn't that hard at all either. And there we are. Challenge completed. Signed assassin suit only, just to confirm that did actually count. And also suit only. And the personal touch, which I didn't realise I hadn't got there. Beautiful. It's like one of those slidey puzzles where you have to kind of recreate a 47 here. We've kind of got his legs, his midriff, and his head. Perfect. Let's see what the score is for that. That's not a terrible score. That's not a terrible score. So I did that in 17 minutes. I think if I was a bit faster and I wasn't explaining, I think you could very easily get that less than 10. So 159,000, that's almost certainly my highest score so far. So what are the leaderboards saying? Tell me, leaderboard. So yeah, I think that's respectable. The fact that, the highest score in the world is 210,000, and while I was explaining things and going fairly slowly, I just got 159,000. I will take that very, very happily indeed. Because, well, if nothing else, because I bet that score on the leaderboard wasn't done suit only. It was probably done using, a starting location and what have you. Actually, while I'm here, screw it, let's do some high score chasing. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to try and, well, speedrunning is such a generous term. What I'm about to do is not good enough to be classified as a speedrun, but I'm at least going to see what kind of a high score I can get. Obviously, I still need to be chasing Silent Assassin, because the Silent Assassin 20,000 apiece is very, very valuable. Though it would be interesting to note whether theoretically sacrificing something like Bodies Found might be worth it just for the additional speed bonus. That would actually be worth thinking about, potentially. I do have a plan. I'm going to use a starting location, so I'm going to use myself disguised as security, blending in on the top floor, which I think should be a relatively fast way to do it. If I start on the top floor, we do Francesca first, we move down, and then we take care of Silvio, and then we move down to the biolab. I think that should actually be quite an efficient way of doing this. So you start off up here on the top floor, and Francesca is just making her phone call. We don't need to rush yet because she's not in the right position to be very easily silent assassined anyway. And when she goes away, her bodyguards will follow her. So just keep blending in for now. Enjoy the... Oh, for goodness sake, Hitman. Alright, I'm willing to forgive the fact that even though we're in Italy, everyone speaks American English. And not just American English, but actually American English in a little American accent. Everyone's just got nice, soft North American accent. No one's even got, like, an Italian accent on the entire level, which bugs me. The fact that even the flipping newspapers aren't Italian, that's annoying. I mean, are we assuming that, like, 47 is actually speaking fluent Italian when he's communicating with people? Is that what he's doing? I mean, I'm assuming Silvio and Francesca are both actually Italian speakers. They've both got Italian sounding names. Anyway, she's done with her call. Her bodyguards will be following her in a moment. Now, if you run past that guy, even if he blatantly sees you, you get out of his range of suspicion just in the nick of time, and that gives you just about enough time to get into the office and hide inside this here box. And barely a moment later, here comes Francesca. And again, we just need to wait for the right moment here to take care of her while the bodyguard's facing away and she's over here at the desk or at that bookcase. Here we are. This is perfect. She's come to the desk. He just needs to walk away now. Yep, nice. Right. Out. Garrot her. Straight in here. Dump the body. It could go out the window, but I'd rather not if I can avoid it. Yes, okay, you just have time to do that without that guy seeing you. Perfect. So, that was an unnoticed kill. Straight through here and straight on. Right, on to the next. But conveniently, of course, we're actually going to start on the top floor of the observatory so we can get to the VHS tape immediately. So that's convenient. Straight upstairs. Grab tape. Where's flipping Silvio? He better not be in... He's in this bloody room or very close by to it. That's incredibly irritating, so the timings haven't really worked out for me here. Oh, wait, is he not? Oh, no, he might be at the barbecue. If he's at the barbecue, that works just fine for me. Alright, barbecue now. Into this room in a few seconds' time, alright? There we go. In here. Tape in. That's right. Tape's on. Come in here, Silvio. Pop yourself in here. Come on, please. Make this your next stop. You're right here. Yes, now the timings have worked out nicely. Okay, 30-odd seconds later, these guys leave. Just make sure they're facing away first. As soon as the doors. Wait for the doors. Wait for the doors. And here he comes. Garrot him. And down he goes. Now just quickly get this over here. Both targets are down. This is going very well so far, I'd say. Except this time, we're not going down the staircase, actually. We can take the much more... Oh, wait, can we? Can we take this route? Is this route... If I stick right to the wall, I think we'll be okay for security cameras. Yes, we're fine. No mention of a security camera there. Fine. Alright, yes, now we need to cut back this way. This isn't the most efficient route, obviously, but we have avoided the security cameras. Yes, good. I didn't want to be caught in the security camera, because obviously I won't have an opportunity to go and fix that. And now you... Oh, please tell me you're okay with me doing this, because you're facing the other way. Yes, okay, he doesn't see that. Fine. This is a very good entrance, because there's no one guarding it. Perfect. Unfortunately, we have to wait for that guy to turn around for a second, so we've got another small delay here. Yeah, this really isn't speedrunning. This isn't even bloody close to speedrunning. Alright, good. He turns around. Perfect. Round here. Straight down again. Climb and slide. Right, next up is this lab technician who, even by the standards of Hitman, has poor peripheral vision. So we'll just get him down. Subdue him nice and quickly. Obviously, no deaths. No deaths other than the targets. We just want his disguise. And then we want him hidden nice and quickly. So drag him. I believe I saw a moment ago that there was actually nobody in the little kind of the break room that's here, which is bloody convenient. And in fact, yeah, no one around here at all. This works very, very nicely. So round here and in the box. Not the acid. He can't die. He just needs to be put away because them's the rules of Silent Assassin. Grab a wrench because I might need a throwable in a second. Grab the rat poison. That will be useful when we're destroying the virus. So those two things are both very, very useful indeed. Now to figure out if that woman's going to come and give her stupid speech. I strongly imagine she is. She's on her way. So while she's on her way but hasn't yet begun the speech, this is a good opportunity for me to delete the flipping tapes. Because there is, in fact... a security camera overlooking the entrance to the back entrance, rather, to where you get the hazmat suit, which is where I'm going to be in a second. That's the wrong way. This is the best speedrun. There we are. She's now begun her stupid speech. Not for much longer, though, because we're just going to throw a wrench into her plans to give a stupid speech. There we go. One throwable has distracted her, stopped her giving the speech. She'll now wander off, and he will too in a second. Didn't need the wrench, of course. I forgot there was the propane flask right there. Okay, there he goes. 30 seconds later, and he decides to turn his back. That means we can start accelerating things a little bit. There's a scientist around here, but if you go around the back, he will never see you in time. There's a security camera that may well capture you, but that's fine. We've taken out the hard drive, so that'll be absolutely fine too. Go in here, put on a suit. This is all legitimate. Perfect. And this will be the suit I'm obviously also escaping in. So now I just need to get a little bit lucky with these guys' placements, hopefully. So, start breaking things as quickly as possible. Break thing number 1, and in a moment head straight to the, this thing. Yes, alright, head in here, blend in, he won't see a thing, let him go over here. Job number 1. Okay, next, I picked up that poison for a very specific reason. Poison the rats, number 2. And then straight over to this. Yep, there you are. Poison. The rats die to poison really quickly. Blend in. Nice, number 2. You utter git. That guy's in the wrong bloody place. Which means he won't... Fine, I just need to wait for him to walk away. That's really annoying, because he's actually in just a stupid location. Just need to let him walk away, and done. Alright, out we go, and straight through here. We don't even need to, because we can go after him, because he opened the door for us. That means we save some time. Past you. You apparently won't recognise me, so that's fine. Past the door reader, and we're heading now straight for the plane. So round this way. There's one guy that might still recognise me, but we don't need to worry about him. Straight down here. This way, and out! That should be Silent Assassin, I'd say. This would actually be an alright score. So, mission accomplished. Probably got no new achievements. No, didn't get any new achievements there. That's all stuff I've done before, but... Oh. 13 minutes. So I did that only 4 minutes faster than a flipping suit-only run. When I was actually setting myself with like a really nice... Okay, that's appalling. Oh well, on the plus side, I did get all the Silent Assassin achievements. Yeah, there's definitely got to be far better routes than that. That's a terrible route. 13 minutes is a very bad time for trying to go fast. So there you are. Confirmation, if it were needed, that I'm terrible at speedrunning. I kind of wanted to find my ranking in the world, but as we get further and further down, it's becoming more and more depressing. Oh, there I am! There I am! Officially one of the best 250 Hitman players in the world. Oh, spectacular. Truly now you know my mighty skill at Hitman. Number 241. Yes. Okay, one more go, but I've got a very different plan this time, and I think it might just work very nicely. So on this occasion, we're actually starting down in the biolab. This is one of the starting locations. Now, of course, the one thing I've got to do here is I've basically just got to get lucky when the mission starts for locations for everyone else in the room, because everyone else in the room gets suspicious of you. So if I can just get lucky, there we go. That's spot on right there. So, straight away, we've got ourselves a biolab keycard. I think I might have started... Yeah, I must have had one of those already. I think the game gives you one automatically if you're in the biolab. So we're already straight away into the virus here. Now, what you're about to see is not going to be Silent Assassin, but it's going to be so much faster, it might actually be worth it anyway. So, again, same business as before. We'll just distract these guys. Raise the temperature. And now straight back out again. Yep, fine. Alright, good. That is that taken care of. Beautiful. That's a really good starting point right there. Right, next thing's next. On our way out of the lab, we need to delete the security footage because we're going to be, yeah, swipe the card, 47, swipe the bloody card, we're on a time limit. Because on our way out of the lab, well, we've already been recorded once and we're about to be recorded again. But that's fine, the security footage requires basically zero waiting whatsoever. Through here, wipe the footage, done. Boom. So, security footage dealt with. We now run straight for the exit out of the back of the cave because the security camera there no longer matters. And that's absolutely fine. So yes, now we're moving straight on. Except I've left myself a little bit of a present. Up in the Sapienza ruins, I've put my new, much more powerful sniper rifle in place. Ooh, the suit looks nice in the sunlight. It's lovely and bright orange. That's lovely. Yes, I put my really powerful sniper rifle here. So that means I now plan to snipe both targets and then make my escape immediately. Now, where's the bloke? There's the bloke there. Okay, he's going the other way. That's absolutely fine. So, had he been there, I would have just shoved him off to get him out of the way, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, okay, I think we're okay now. So, through here, and then we just got to grab ourselves the sniper rifle. Right, now let's get into a good position. Now, I might be able to do that without actually going up to the top. There's a nice hole right here that might actually do. Now, where's everyone's positions? You are... Wait, where the hell is she? I mean, I know where he is. That's a really obvious position. All right, fine. It looks like we've got time to make our way up to the top here. But I'm genuinely not sure where the hell she is at the moment. She better be making her way back upstairs in a second because I need a sniper shot at her. So we've got you. You can just be subdued. That's fine. No need to cause any trouble with you. We know we're not getting silent assassin here. So where the heck are you? Come on. What? She better not be going down to the lab. Yeah, she is currently underground, right? I can't... Yeah, she's definitely one level underground at the moment. Darn it. Okay, this plan has legs. It just needs a little bit of tweaking. Okay, this time we're going to do the Sapienza ruin sniping first, then go into the lab. That means the lab will be slower, but we'll have a more convenient, quick escape because we'll be able to use the seaplane. Okay, straight up here, didn't run into any guards. Grab the sniper rifle. Move into the first viable position, which is right here. Check target locations. Okay. Target number 2, sadly, is... I'm pretty sure she's just gone the other way. Okay, so she's definitely not available right now. I don't think she is anyway. When she spawns on that position. So the time that it takes you to run up top, you don't have time to get to her, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's inside at the minute, so there's no way we've got a shot at her. But we would have a shot at him, but if I shoot him, these guys will actually charge at me. I've got to take the shot when both of them are available simultaneously. We're basically just waiting for the moment we've got the shot at her, because he's pretty much constantly in view of the Sapienza ruins. Okay, I think we're almost at the moment where we can take the shot. There we go. She comes around the corner. He's having a spot to eat. Soon her head should be visible round about here-ish. That's her right there. Just got to wait for the shot between the trees there. Gotcha. Beautiful. Next target, next target, next target. Over there, over there, over there, over there. Next one, next one, next one, next one. And... dead. Drop the gun. Let's go. Bodies found on both occasions, but that's absolutely fine. Looks like we've got a clear run for the Iron Gate. Perfect. Oh, gosh darn it. That guy's here again. Right, well, he needs to go down then. That's annoying, but that's okay. Knock him out. And now snap his bloody neck. Fine. You know what? Speed. 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 This is all about the speed. And when I say speed, I mean, I just had to wait there for a couple of minutes waiting for her to bloody emerge. I wonder if you could be fast enough. If there was a way you could actually be fast enough to actually get up from the boat and then take the shot at her while she's there for the first time. Don't worry about the security camera. We will have to delete the footage on the way past anyway. I think we should just be able to pretty much sprint straight for the scientist who's up top again. Yep, fine. Absolutely easy. So round here, subdue this guy. Let's just snap his neck. That's fine. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's worth flipping minus points. Never mind. At this point, I'm probably not really chasing a score. I'm just seeing how fast you can do it and thus how many points that's worth. So theoretically, if you were to do it faster, would that be worth more? Now, I've learnt my lesson this time, which is what you actually want is, well, one, I do actually want the rat poison. Rather than waiting for that guy. Oh, wait, he's done that. Oh, the time is just right. The time is just right. The time is just right. Go, go, go. Why is the timing just right now? Right, go, 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 go. I don't know what I've never seen him do that before. He was really cooperating with me on that occasion. That's not... Wait, do I have a card? I don't have a flipping card! Oh, no! I need to wait for this guy to get the flipping card. Balls! And on the way out, apparently... No! Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's fine. Get the card. I've also been spotted by security. That's alright. You know what? We'll ignore that. We'll pretend that didn't happen. We're just speedrunning at this bloody point. It's all fine. Everything's okay. Oh, you're there, aren't you? Yeah. No, you're walking away. You're walking away. This is perfect. 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 Yeah, fine. And then straight on. Ah, and they saw me for a second, but it wasn't good enough. This guy's opened the door for me. I'm so bad at speedrunning. I'm incredibly bad at speedrunning. I didn't even need to go to the left there. There was actually a path open to the right. Right, to the plane. This will at least be, I think, I'll be interested to see how fast this is. Because if there is a way to get up to the Sapienza ruins flipping fast enough that you could actually, that you could actually pull off taking the shot at her before she does her first cycle, that would actually potentially be the fastest way to do this mission. And then, assuming you could avoid security cameras, or you actually deleted the footage, even though you would lose points for found bodies, it might still be a high-scoring way to do the mission. Let's find out. Now that's odd. My time bonus is only 19,000. Is a time bonus a multiplier in this game? Because that feels really, really ungenerous. So I'm genuinely not sure how that's been calculated. Alright, fine. Basically what I've learnt is I'm terrible at Hitman and should never try speedrunning. Good, good, confirmed. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's enough little kind of runs through Sapienza, I think, looking at like the all accidents and how fast you can do it and the pseudo-inside assassin and all of that good stuff. But yes, some fun stuff. Fantastic level. So many fantastic things, though I still can't get over that bloody observatory trick shot. That was amazing. That was possibly one of my favourite sniper kills in the entire Hitman franchise. That was just utterly, utterly glorious. So yes, I'm sure there will be some more Hitman in some form or another coming sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been Hitman, Episode 2, Sapienza. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright. We've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem. Which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people. But come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.